Hey, this is Carl. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see here, we have the Smith's knife and scissor sharpener. Now we're going to go to the assumption that I do not have any other knife sharpeners, and I'm just going to concentrate on this one and not compare it to other ones. So we have a 3-year limited warranty. Quickly sharpens straight edge knives. Sharpens left and right-handed scissors. Preset sharpening angles guides. That's on the front. Here's what's on the side of the box. Here's the back of the box. And here's this side. Top and bottom. Okay, Smith's since 1886. Now, just from the look of the box, you would think that this is a fairly decent sharpener. Purchased this at Walmart for like $27, $28. Let's open this thing up and see how it looks. Now, this is the first time I've opened this box. So what I am seeing for the first time is the first thing you're seeing for the first time. Okay, we have some sanding belts. Let's take those out of the package right here. We have 3 sanding belts. Let's see here. 80 grit right there. This is I'm thinking it's around 220 or so. Can't see on here what it is. And this one is 240. So if this is 240, this has got to be like 320, somewhere around there. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and put these aside. Now I'm doing this camera at a different angle, and if I bump the camera a little bit, I apologize for it. Okay, here's the sharpener itself, and the owner's manual in here. Let's put this box aside. Here we go. Here's what comes with it. Important safeguards. Just general instructions. I'm going to take a second and look at all this, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, here's the tool itself. It's not the heaviest duty plastic, but it's not the cheapest I've seen either. It might break if you drop it on certain parts of this, such as up here. On and off switch right here. Now this is like a dead man switch, and when you let go it turns off. Looks like it has probably a 4 to 6 foot cord here, not the heaviest duty cord. Smith's logo right here. You can see 20 degrees and 65 degrees. This is for your scissors. These are for your knives. So there's only one angle that you can put on here. It is what it is, right? Okay. To put the belt on, You see these two little things right here. You'll want to make sure that your belt goes on the outside of these two little pieces of metal strip right here. So let's push that down. I'm going to grab a belt. Okay, I'm going to grab the medium grit belt right here. Now to put it on, you want to go around these two wheels, like I said before, on the outside of these and on top of here. So let's get that installed right here on the outside. Let's pull that in. Pull that in. Get in there. I'm sure this will be easier after you've done it a few times. There we go. Now to set your tension, push this yellow button right here. Should be good. Now if you know about different grinds on knives and hand planes and that kind of stuff, the two most common are flat grinds and hollow grinds. Flat grinds will be such as if you have a stone in your sharpening knife on something flat, it leaves a flat grind. And if a hollow grind, if you're sharpening on a wheel and you put your blade on there, it's going to leave a little concave on the inside of the blade. That would be a hollow grind. This does something called a convex grind, which means if you have your knife, let me grab a knife here. If you have a knife going down into the machine, you'll see right here, this flexes, the belt flexes. Which means if this is your blade, and this is your belt, your belt's going to flex a little bit as you push in down on your blade. Which means it's going to put a slight curve on the outside of the blade. If that makes sense to you. It's kind of hard to explain. But anyway, three different types. Flat grind being three different types: flat grind, hollow grind, and a convex grind. So here we go. Got some rubber feet on the bottom to keep it sliding. Kind of a nice little handle here. Not a whole lot you can say about that. I mean, it is what it is. Basic. The belt, there's an arrow on top, and the belt will travel in this direction. I have a very cheap knife here. I'm not sure where I got it, but I do have it. So what we're going to do is, you'll see, you want to put your blade against this part. Now, this blade, seeing it has two different angles already cut in it, might throw it off a little bit. Do them two passes on each side. So I'm going to plug it in. Just 1 second. We'll see what we have here. Put that over right there. See how noisy this thing is. Not too bad. It is what it is, right? Now, since this is the first time I push the button, it has a slight little smell coming out of it. Kind of like an oily smell that will burn off pretty easily, I would imagine. Okay. What you want to do is put your blade in, then turn it on and pull the blade back following the contour of the knife. Now, like I said, this is a very cheap knife. I don't even know where I've got it from, but this is just for tutorial purposes only. You can see on the tip right here, the grind is in a curve. It's in a curve on one side, but not the other. Doesn't even go to the tip. But I might have paid $1 for this one time just to use this. I don't know, maybe to dig stuff out of the ground. I don't remember. It is very cheap, but anyway, it is what it is. So you'll see the little edge right here. You'll see how it kind of stops right there. So put the blade in, turn it on, pull it back, put the blade in, turn it on, pull it back. Do it on both sides. You'll see right here, let me get a pointer. Here we go. You'll see right here where this part is not being touched by the sharpening belts at all. That is because when you put it in, it might be hard to see, but the belt doesn't exactly line up to right here. But if you have a different knife, such as this one, should have no problem doing that. So let's try this knife here. Okay, put it in, make sure it's back against here. You can see what it has done to it right here. Let's go on this side a little bit. Okay, put it in. Now I can feel a burr on here. Not a big burr, but to get the burr off, you'll go to a different size, different grit of the belt, the fine belt. Get the burr off. You can see this right here where I wasn't pulling it correctly. Wasn't keeping it at the same contour as a knife blade. But anyway, it has its potentials to be a pretty decent little cheap knife sharpener. I wouldn't put an expensive knife on here. But these cheaper knives that you might find $10, $15, $20 or so, it might be okay for those. Like I said, don't put your good kitchen knives on here. Don't put your good quality hunting knives, folding knives, anything like that. I wouldn't do that. And we have this scissor sharpener right here. I don't have a pair of scissors around, but just the same thing. You just lay it against here and pull it back, follow the contour of the blade. This thing, if I didn't have any other knife sharpeners to compare it to, I mean, I'm not going to compare it to anything. It is what it is. It's under $30 sharpener. It does take practice getting used to it. It will work for you, but like I said, use your cheaper knives. Don't use your good knives on this. What can you say? What can you say? It is what it is, right? Smith's electric knife sharpener, under 30 bucks. Can't really go wrong if you need something in a pinch. My name is Carl, and I do appreciate you watching.